Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Muphidaht and I would like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. So in today's video, I'm excited about it because we're going to be trying out a trend I saw on TikTok. It's called the Amaya Cologne makeup. I hope I'm pronouncing the name well. I've been seeing a lot of people try it out and it looks so pretty on different skin tones and face shapes. I'm just really excited to try it out on my face. So I thought to film this video so we can do it together and you guys to see how I create my version of it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like really bursting with energy. Yeah, so if you want to see how this video goes down or if you want to try it out with me, stay tuned. Let's get right into it. My eyebrows real quick, so we're gonna keep going back and forth to the picture. So the eyebrows are like bushy and bold and they have the hair-like streaks in them. To recreate that, we're going to have to use brow gel to kind of set the brows in place. My brows are microbladed, if you didn't know. These brows are not bold enough for me when I'm wearing makeup. I need to do extra. Yeah, so my eyebrows are looking good. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the bottom of my brows. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my brows down, the concealer I mean. I'm just going to push a bit of setting powder in there to set that down before we go ahead and fill them in. Now for the brows, I'm gonna go into the Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pen. I'm using the shade Dark Brown and I'm going to just create hair-like streaks in my brows. It should look like this. Now I'm going in with my brow pencil from Evita Joseph to fill the ends in. Okay, brows are looking bushy and strong. I'm gonna soften it in just a bit. I'm going to clean up with a concealer that is close to my skin tone. That's the top part of my brows. Just using the concealer brush to blend in the front of the brows so that they don't look as bold. So after we finish with the base, we can come back in and spruce up the brows if there's a need to. I think the brows look good for the most part. I'm going to prime my eyelids. Gonna set that down with some powder. So it doesn't look like a very sculpted, smoky eye. This looks like sort of like a very basic soft cut crease with neutral colors. So I'm gonna just use my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes and I'm gonna start off with this in my crease. This is just a bronzer colored eyeshadow. And I'm gonna bring this up into my eyebrows. Later on when we do contouring, I'm gonna bring it up into my eyebrows as well so that it connects. Kind of looks like a whole connection. If you look at the entire face up close, it looks connected. The nose contour is connected into the eye makeup and it just connects into, and the under eye is connected to the eyelid makeup. I don't know if, oh, my camera just went really dark. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's been acting crazy. Then I'm gonna go in with a flat brush and go into this shade all over my eyelid. so it looks good. I'm going into a darker color, this one, and I'm going to use that to kind of smoke out the edges and just kind of wing it out as well. Oh yeah, it looks okay. I'm just gonna blend this out a bit more. I think it looks good for the most part. So I'll clean up with my concealer, but we're going to go into the base and we will be back to continue with the eye look, but I like how it looks like now. So the base looks quite matte. I feel like the glow is from highlighter. So we're going to do a matte base. I'm going to start off with my Milk Pore Eclipse Primer. For foundation, I'm gonna use this one from NARS. This has been my go-to foundation. It is a gorgeous foundation. I'm in the shade Macau. This is the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation, and I'm using a generous amount of foundation. Spread this out. Gonna blend this out. So I'm going to apply my bronzer first because I don't see a lot of bronzer. It looks like it's kind of been blended into everything else. So I'm going to just apply my bronzer. I'm using the NARS Laguna bronzer in the shade 04. This bronzer smells so good, by the way. Also gonna go on the chin and jawline because she looks sculpted to the gods. Like her face looks sculpted. I can't see the bronzer though, but she looks sculpted. Then I'm gonna go into my nose with the bronzer. Gonna start up here. Connecting the bronzer into my eye makeup. I'm going to use two concealers today. This is from e.l.f. This is the lighter one. This is in the shade Tan Sand, and Too Faced Born This Way Butterscotch. So I'm going to start off with the Too Faced. I'm going to use that to clean up here. I'm going to put the lighter concealer here as well, like on top of the Too Faced Born This Way. And I'm gonna leave that and blend everything else. And now I'm gonna blend out the under eye. Bringing that onto the sides of the nose, making sure it looks good. So I'm going into my Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Lucky, which is like a very pink blush. So I just want to go back to my reference photo. The blush is all the way up here. I just put a little bit of concealer here. So I'm going to start off here. And then I'm going to blend this out. So I'm blending it all the way up. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go into my sponge and just blend out the concealer as well. And then I'm gonna bring it all the way up here to blend it in with the blush. So it looks like this. So as you can see, this looks a little bit more blended. And I'm just gonna go into the blush brush and for my under eye, I'm gonna use my Patrick Star One Size Loose powder in the shade Translucent, because this is like a really bright powder and I want a very bright under eye. So I'm just going to iron out any creases before I go ahead and set that down, because the under eye is flawless. So I'm trying to replicate that. And when I'm setting it, I'm gonna bring it all the way up in here and just keep pushing the powder. I'm going to set the rest of my face as well. Just where I apply the concealer, I'm going to push the same powder in there. Bronzer is not really showing well, except of course on the forehead and the sides of the bridge of her nose. Her cheekbones are mostly covered by the blush, as you can see. So I'm going to apply my Juvia's Place bronzer. This is like a lighter bronzer in my opinion. So I'm going to use that to set the bronzer that I applied down. I'm going to be very generous on my forehead, and then I'm going to be light-handed everywhere else. Well, the hollows of my cheekbones. And then on my chin, I'm going to be generous as well, because I don't have a double, do I? I don't know if I have a double chin. No, I don't. Okay, not yet. My God, this is coming together. I'm so happy. Like, it looks really good. I'm gonna go back in with a bronzer to do my nose contour. I'm gonna, you know, blend that into my eyebrows and bring it down the sides. Make sure the nose is sculpted to the gorge. I'm gonna go back to the eye makeup. I'm going back into my eyeshadow palettes and the flat brush, if I can find it. It was right in front of me. So I'm gonna use the same color that I used earlier, and I'm going to bring that down here. And then I'm going back into my contour brush just to blend this out. Looks good. I'm gonna do my eyelashes now. I want to do false mascara. I have my lash clusters here. We're gonna just not talk through the false mascara process because I don't want to mess up. This is what the eyelashes look like. So I'm not going to be applying anything in my inner corners. What I'm going to do is to like fix the liner there. Looks pretty good. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my powder from Fenty. Just push that everywhere else on my face. For blush, I'm gonna be using this Juvia's Place blush in the shade Volume 5, this bottom one, which is a little bit peachy, and I'm gonna be combining it with this from Dior Backstage Rosy Glow. I'm going to start off with this one from Juvia's Place and just put that here. Just bringing that all the way up here. I think we are doing a very good job at it. For the lower lash line, it doesn't look like she did a lot. It just looks like this bit was tight lined with not like a black, kind of looks like a brown. But I want to do black because I feel like black is prettier, and we'll just tie this entire look together. So we're just going to I'm gonna go in with my bronzer to do the bottom bits, just to blend this in. For the under eye, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm going to push this under my here. Oh, this is way too much powder. The brightness is like from here. So I'm going to just push this in here. I know it looks crazy, but trust the process. And I'm just going to use this to blend this in. Just a tad bit of blending. This is when I go in with my Dior Backstage blush. This is a lot of products and this is crazy, but we are trying out a look and I want it to look like the look. I hope I'm making sense. So I'm just dragging this from my under eye slightly and I'm just bringing it out. Did we get it? Did we get the look? I think I have. I want to like spruce up the eyebrows just a tad bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. It's giving. I like it. I really like it. Okay, so we are going to apply mascara. I'm going in with my Huda Beauty mascara. There's a little bit of a glow on the face. It's just the middle bits, just the nose and the forehead. So I'm gonna just apply highlighter to the tip of my nose, thing on my forehead. Yeah, I think it looks good. So for the lips, we have overlined, slightly pinky, and glowy. So I'll just put a bit of my at the center and I'm going to just like so that it will go with my face. Oh, this is actually really pretty. I like it. And I'm going in with my Wet n Wild lip liner to line my lip, overline them actually. Now I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Foxy Brown. I'm going to use that to kind of blend the darker brown into my lip. I'm just doing the inner bit of my lip. So I'm going in with my kind of sexy matte lipstick from MAC. And then I'm just going to blend this in with my finger. Because the liner is not like really harsh on her, it's like a soft liner. So smacking your lip also helps. Yeah, so it kind of look blended in. So hopefully this would tie the look together. I'm gonna just try a bit. Yeah, this is the Maybelline Hyaluronic Lip Gloss in the shade Gummy Bear. Yes, it's giving what it's supposed to give. I love it. I feel like I really tried my best with this one. Like, I really tried to recreate it. It's so pretty. It was chaotic recreating this, but I really like enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Let me know what you think down below. Hopefully I will list everything I used here, because my table is a mess and it's not like this always. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I know you enjoyed it, so give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. But I know you did. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Sucking my waist, so I'm living my plans. Like a million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Hey, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party.